For you, my love. Let's get into your reading. Hey crew, welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. Welcome to another tarot and oracle pick-a-card reading in which I will do my best to give you spiritual guidance for your soul now. So this is especially important for those of you who are struggling in this period, who feel like everything is difficult, like they can't make ends meet, like they are nervous or fearful. I want to give you a message from Archangel Michael, multiple messages from the High Priestess of Light. I'm going to give you as well your guardian angel and your challenger, who is your opponent in this period. I want you to become as aware of any gifts and any challenges that are currently present in your life so that you may feel empowered to deal with them, to change them. Because that's what we're handling here. It's about vulnerability and empowerment. Okay, so I thought of giving you a choice of 4 different colors. For group 1, I have here this light blue pot, and maybe the number 15 is drawing you in. For group 2, I have this powder pink pot, and maybe the number 11 is significant to you. For group 3, I have this rich forest green and the number 4. And for you, group 4, we have here number 23 and this really bright orange. For a second I wanted to say yellow, but it's orange. Okay, take a deep breath with me now. Perfect. And now look at the options in front of you. If you feel so inclined, you may choose more than one. But at the same time, you may listen to the entire video if it calms you, if it relaxes you. Many times I get these beautiful compliments from you guys that my voice relaxes you. So I am really appreciative. Thank you so much. And it's my honor. Honestly, I don't know how to put it into words. It's my honor to be able to help you in whichever way I can, because you guys have been given so much to me. It's only fair that I give back to you too. Okay, while I was speaking, I really hope that you took a moment to look at the options displayed in front of you. I'm going to be pulling some cards from the Maia tarot, which is a really small, tiny tarot deck, and I have already pre-selected the oracle cards. Okay, without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. I know you are really curious to find out what spiritual guidance can nourish your soul in this particular moment. Take care, my beautiful friends. See you at your pile. Hi group 1, welcome to your spiritual soul guidance reading. We are going to discover what messages you need to hear at this moment to empower yourself if you're going through a difficult time. So this is for those of you who are drawn to this light blue pot. Also the number 15 could be significant. I have here the Maia tarot. It's a really small deck, but it's nonetheless charming, and I'm going to pull some cards really quickly to see what messages need to pop up for you. I also have your pre-selected oracle cards. So let's see. We have here the 4 of Cups, and it is followed by the 6 of Wands. So there is a general feeling of boredom, dissatisfaction. I made the wrong decisions. How did I back myself into this corner? This could be your train of thought in this period. I feel like your mind and your desire to be harsh with yourself, which may be unconscious, you can't help it, you're just being very rough and tough with yourself in this period because of some decisions you have made, and that is your own worst enemy in this period. You're dealing with complicated feelings. There are some energetic, emotional attachments to certain decisions you have made in the past that you feel have led you to this point in time where there's nothing happening in your life. You're feeling like you missed out on a lot of good opportunities, like the divine may have handed you some really wonderful chances for you to change your life, and unfortunately you feel like you have failed. But we have the 6 of Wands sitting right next to this really dissatisfied 4 of Cups energy, which tells me that your luck is about to change. in 6 days, 6 hours, 6 weeks maximum, because one's energy is fire, so it's very fast. Most likely in 6 hours or 6 days from the moment when you watch this reading, something is going to unblock itself from your energy. You will see that actually the decisions you have made in the past have led you exactly to the place and time, to the point, the location, the people that you needed to be surrounded by. You had to be in a specific place, you had to endure certain things. Some of you may have had to endure a prolonged period of sadness, boredom, stagnation, inertia, like you really felt like you had to kick yourself in the tuckus, you know, in order to move forward. But I feel like you will see very soon that you will have success on a personal goal of yours, an endeavor, something that you really wanted for it to work out. It's actually going to work out, and in a much better way than you imagined. People are going to compliment you. They are going to come towards you and say, hey, we want to be with you. Hey, congratulations. I feel like you're going to attract more positivity. And I definitely feel like some of you are actually celebrating your solar return in this period, your birthday, in which case happy birthday. So I feel like people are just going to make you feel a little bit better just by the sheer fact that they remembered your birthday and they are complimenting you on your special day. I'm going to pull one more card. Let's see what's going on here. The Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are struggling with money. You have fears and worries related to your capacity to create wealth. Well, I'm here to let you know that it's all actually working really well. You may have had to leave a job in order for fresh energy to manifest in your financial life. You were no longer supposed to work with those people. That income that you were receiving, it has run its course. It's almost as if the divine wants to press the reset button on your material pleasures, on the income you were making, on your finances, and you will begin again. So if you had any payments that you had to make on a monthly basis and they were temporarily stuck or they were delayed, they will become unblocked as well. You are getting fresh financial energy in your life. I also feel like this, on a more spiritual level, is a gift. It's the beginning of a new cycle of abundance. So that's why you may have had to say no to some opportunities that look good, but keep in mind, they may have been too good to be true. So I feel that on some level, you need to acknowledge the fact that you may have actually saved yourself by making the decisions you have made. With the benefit of hindsight, you will understand that whatever you thought you lost was not meant to be for you. It was not good for you. It's okay to let it go. And I see that ultimately you will feel a bit more empowered and victorious and courageous, and you will be able to summon the strength to move forward. A new material financial beginning is coming into your life. So please don't worry so much about the financial aspect. It was just a period of transition as your energy changed. When our energy changes, so does our capacity to manifest wealth and abundance. Sometimes it changes for the worst, other times we level up. And that's also a bit of a trying time because we go from one source of income to another source of income. And obviously it can feel destabilizing, but it's working for your highest good. Now let's see the oracle cards that you have. So we have here, in Romanian this is Cais, but this is actually, oh my god, it comes to me in German, Pfirsich, peach, so the peach tree, yeah? So we have here, you're calling in love. Okay, the peach also, I know that in Asian cultures represents fertility, abundance, health, also kind of like seductive pleasure. So we see here that you are getting ready to love again. Okay, your heart energy is opening up. Now, advice from Archangel Michael is to honor and trust your feelings. Yeah, the root of your discomfort at the moment in your life is not necessarily the environment or the economy or other things outside of yourself, but the root problem is emotional. This is what you can say to honor Archangel Michael so that he or it or she, whatever gender Archangel Michael is, I don't know, the gender of angels, but it can help you. So Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. Yeah. Okay. I also see here direction. I feel like a lot of you are just holding back tears. Yeah, I have to name it. It's like, you know how you're speaking almost as if you're short of breath because you're trying to hold behind tears. That's kind of what I'm picking up in your energy at the moment. If you have been feeling purposeless, I'm here to let you know that a direction will be carved out in front of you. Yeah, you will know which path to walk towards. There will be an invitation. There will be a letter. There will be a confirmation. Some piece of news is coming your way, which will help you walk towards this new financial abundance, and you will find your path again. If you have been feeling lost, if you have been worried about how am I going to support myself, I'm here to let you know that you are walking towards financial freedom and you will find your path again. We see here as well sacred gratitude. So this is reverent appreciation and prayer. I feel like you were temporarily frustrated because the divine wanted you to become grateful again. You may have missed out on this energy of thank you for the little that I have so that it may grow and it may become more. I feel like you were looking around yourself, and because you had these emotional heavy feelings, you were seeing everything in your environment, all the abundance, all the good luck, all the peace, all the love. You were seeing it through a very muddy lens. And this muddy lens then started infecting your environment, making it seem dangerous or ugly or sad or depressing. But in reality, it was just the contents of your insides that was spilling out. And because you're such a powerful creator, you have control over this. So whenever you change your mind and change your heart towards coming back into light, coming back into gratitude, coming back into, I humbly, offer myself to you, God, at this point in time. Please help me carve a path. Please help me begin again financially. The more you are in this kind of energy, the better things will become. And the more at peace you will feel, even as you're undergoing these rather weird changes. I want to show you your opponent, and then I'll show you your guardian angel. So at the moment, you are under the energy of the demon Stolas. This is Page of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you have a person that may be any of these signs in your life, this person is challenging you at the moment. They could be difficult. They may criticize you. They may come at you with advice you find it very hard to ingest. There is a water sign that you are struggling with at the moment. And this person, believe it or not, they are helping you, but they're helping you through challenging you, testing you, blocking you, frustrating you, triggering you. Now, Stolas is the demon that teaches astronomy and the values of herbs and precious stones. Most likely you're dealing here with a woman, a water sign woman, that is teaching you something that you may find hard to accept. Okay, so you have a teacher here, either a person with a diploma for teaching or a spiritual karmic teacher who, in the way in which they speak to you, in the way in which they interact with you, this water sign woman is really getting you to grow in a way that you find uncomfortable. But this person, even though they are a little bit demonic, they are still helping you. Everything is happening for you, not against you, and not to block you. Now, your guardian angel is Four of Swords, Hahahel, the god of Trinity. And we see here the mission is to protect against slander and impious people. So if this water sign woman gossips about you and tells other people how awful you are, how unprepared you are, how little you know, don't worry, because Hahahel is protecting you. It's shutting down the belief of other people. So even though people may hear this slander and this gossip from this water sign woman, you are protected. Okay, you are protected, because people don't believe her, or they are like, okay, so what, I don't care, right? So her words, her malicious gossip, the slander that this woman is spreading, has no effect, because you have this guardian angel. Four of Swords is also the energy of rest, stillness. Nothing will come out of this person's malicious actions against you. Okay? So don't worry. Don't worry, you are protected. So I feel like here you also need to understand that, you know, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never kill me, right? So keep that in mind. It's just words. At the end of the day, in spite of the fact that we live in the age of information, the attention economy, words are just words, right? They don't kill you. They could sometimes trigger you and hurt you emotionally, but you can easily shrug them off, right? So have the fortitude and the humbleness to do exactly that. Do not allow your inner peace to be shaken, rattled, and stirred by another person's distorted idea of who you are. Understand that you have a duty to keep your feelings towards you, inside of you, to manage them, and to somehow understand that you are the one that's in control of your feelings, not another person. Another person may come at you with actions and words and whatever they feel like dumping onto you, but in the end, it's you, your body, your inner world, your thoughts, and your emotions, and you are in complete control, right? You're in the command center of all of these things, and you decide whether you should retaliate and give of your energy to this person that's what they want to kind of suck you dry of energy, or whether you just decide to be in this peaceful, loving mode and be like, okay, whatever you say, boo, whatever you say, it's your opinion, fine, you know. You should adopt the Big Lebowski mindset, you know? It's like, remember when Jesus was challenging him in the bowling alley, and he just kind of like very relaxed, he says like this, and he's like, that's like your opinion, man. That's the kind of attitude you need, you know? The dude abides, right? Or in your case, if you're a woman, the dudette abides. That's exactly the vibe. Let things slide off of you like water off a duck's back. Yeah? I love that English expression. So keep in mind, you are love. You can focus on other beautiful things. You don't need to focus on other people's issues with you and their imaginary relationship to you, because when a person does this kind of gossip and slander and speaks ill of you behind your back, they have a relationship with you that has nothing to do with who you are, because they don't really know you. They don't take the time to get to know you. That's why they have such a bad opinion of you. They simply have a projection, idealized, weirdly mythological image of you, which probably is also influenced by the image of their own mother. So let that person be. It's almost like when you see a person in a straight jacket, let them be, okay? Let them be. Do not trigger them, do not engage with them, just let them heal on their own. So I feel like this is the kind of spiritual guidance that I have for you at this point in time. Please remember to give this video a like if you really enjoyed it. Comment down below and let me know at which point in time do you find yourself. What is your story? Thank you so much for listening, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Ciao. Hey group 2. So this is a spiritual guidance pick-a-card, tarot, and oracle reading. Thank you for being here with me today. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the powder pink color pot with the number 11, which could be significant for you. I have a feeling you're quite tired and you may have been having some problems with your back, especially the lower back. You need support in your life, either through the clothes that you're wearing, so maybe you need a better bra that gives you the optimal support, or some sort of a corset or something to help you feel more supported, feel like you can rely on your clothes to get you through the day. At the same time, I feel like you're doing well, you're just a little bit tired. Okay, group 1 was feeling a little bit blue, a little bit bored, but with you I feel like things are relatively okay. You have been hustling, and I feel like it's been taking a toll on the health of your body, and you also have been doing it alone. So I feel like the first message that's coming up here is ask people for help. You need help, you need support. And even though it may be as a blow to your ego to understand that you too need support and help, it's no shame. and asking for help. It's a sign of strength, actually. It's a sign of being able to be a leader and to delegate your responsibilities. Knowing your limits is a sign of maturity. Yeah. Okay, so I have here the Maia tarot. I'm going to give it a quick shuffle so I can pull some cards. I also have your oracle cards over here. So let's find out what other messages you need to hear. Isn't this cute? The back is gorgeous. Okay, so we have here the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you've been dealing with a person of the same age as you. This may be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, an air sign, or somebody that is dominated by an air planet. They may have, for example, they could be a Pisces, but they have an ascendant in Aquarius and Uranus is conjunct their ascendant, or something of that nature. So you're dealing here with an individual that has been exchanging some harsh words with you. This person has been coming at you hot and strong, and you may have had some arguments with this person. I feel that for some of you, this is a situation where you have a coworker that you cannot stop arguing with. In some cases, this is a sibling or a father that always wants to be right. And in other cases, this is you trying online dating, finding somebody that seems relatively compatible with you, but then you're struggling to understand this person's point of view, or they are challenging you and triggering you by asking you some inappropriate questions, or by constantly correcting you, which can be really irritating. I also see here the Five of Pentacles, low self-worth issues, problems with manifesting abundance because there is this lack mindset that rules over your life. A feeling of, why does this always happen to me? I'm always on the outside looking in. I feel like I have to beg for everything I need. My needs are never met. Why? Poor little me. So this is usually the card of a victim mindset, and even as I'm tapping into this energy, trying to describe it for you, my eyes are watering already. So there has been some harsh words exchanged with this individual that have sent you back into the wound of neglect. In the past, your needs were not met, you were neglected, you were not seen, you were invisible to the person that you should have mattered to the most. And this is something that is reproduced at the moment in this relationship with this air sign that paradoxically appeared in your life to trigger you to heal. This person doesn't want to punish you. This person may unconsciously talk to you in this way because the divine wants you, through this person, to activate again your wound, to become conscious of it, and to master the lesson so that you can finally move forward. This wound, this mentality, this pattern has been holding you in a chokehold most of your life, blocking your chance to love, blocking your capacity to express yourself freely, and most importantly of all, blocking your capacity to feel like you are worth more, like you need more, like you can be with somebody better, like you can access all the luxuries that life is able to place in front of you. So the third card is Temperance. So you have a guardian angel and you are protected. We see here Aquarius energy. This is, in some cases, this could be Sagittarius as well, but anyway, Sagittarius and Aquarius, these are higher minded energies that talk about the education of mankind towards reaching something higher above than their normal animal condition. So everything in moderation, step by step, in a balanced way. Tackle your goals. Do not exaggerate. Do not go to extremes. Try to control your feelings as much as possible, because you only stand to lose if you keep allowing people to use words to open you up emotionally into this bleeding wound. And then what happens? You lose energy, you lose money, you lose the will to move forward. And you have given your power away to this individual that just randomly said some things without maybe even understanding that they could risk to hurt you in this way. Some people yap so much without noticing their effects on other people. And that's not to say that they're bad people. They could be less sensitive. But sometimes it's almost as if on the path towards our spiritual growth and our healing, these people get activated by the divine, by unseen forces, so that they could psychologically rattle us a little bit in order for us to change something about ourselves, something that we hate, something that we don't need, something that has been blocking us all of our lives. So try not to get so caught up in, oh, this person is awful, this person said that, they did this, oh, this person is awful, why are people like this? People are like this because they have to be like this with us at a specific point in time. They wound us sometimes without even understanding. It's like something comes over them, right? And that is the force of the unseen. That is the force of karma. That is the force of us being interlocked in these currents of energy, also influenced by the transit of the astrological planets, that teach us on a deep soul level such important lessons. So you are caught up in the cycle at the moment. The cycle is going to end in a really beautiful way. You will have a moment of deep awareness, a realization that, my God, what was I doing? Why am I like so drawn towards this particular kind of sadness and pain? Why do I keep replicating this poor little me against the world, me against my romantic counterparts? You know, why? I keep being drawn to love people that always have a sword against me, that always come at me with force and violence and aggression. Why? Well, maybe because it puts me back into this pattern, because that's what I feel I am worth, or I'm good enough. That's familiar to me. I don't like it, but it's familiar to me. So the angel is here to kind of liberate you by giving you a moment of awareness. It's like finally all the information trickles down and a pure sentence is formed, and you understand something deeply about yourself. And that understanding has to do with you knowing that if you manage to not exaggerate, to not go to intense depths, if you stay on the surface a little bit while also being aware of your emotional depths, you are going to succeed. It is an emotional challenge. You will overcome it. The angel is here to almost like whisper thoughts in your ear, to help you understand, first of all, to help you see the pattern, to help you detach from the pattern, and then to change it because you understand, I've been selling myself short. I thought that this was the only kind of person I could interact with because that's what I know. But what if I open myself up step by step in a measured way towards the unknown, and I challenge myself to try interacting with somebody else, to try to switch the coworker I'm dealing with, or change the person I'm attracted to if it's online dating, or change my behavior with my sibling, with my father. If up until this point you were conciliatory, try to just be a little bit more detached. If up until this point you were constantly saying yes, okay, excuse me, try not to apologize anymore and see what happens. Flip it. Flip whatever you've been doing, try the opposite or something different. Whatever you feel inspired to do, because I'm here to let you know that divine inspiration will come through for you, and you will know what to do that is different from the pattern you have unconsciously fallen into so many times before. Now, the oracle, I really hope that makes sense. I'm trying as much as possible to explain it in simple terms. The oracle cards are the following. So this is, I think this is mulberry. In Romanian, we call it dud. And it's very popular in Bucharest. There are so many of these trees lining the streets. So here is about a cautious sign. The mulberry tree gives you the following message. Be careful with illusions. Be careful with how you build somebody up in your mind, because the more you build somebody up, the moment they will show you their humanity, boo, the fall is gonna be so harsh and it will break your back. Yeah, and we began the reading with back pain from the fall, from understanding that you're dealing with a real flesh and blooded human and not an angel. Okay, so be careful about idealizing, especially men. I see that there's a problem here with idealizing men, wanting men to be the saviors, wanting men to be the angels, wanting men to be the solution for all of your problems. It's not going to happen. You will always have problems. Let me just be fair and square with you. You will always have problems. And I hope that this understanding will liberate you rather than chain you. Saturn will transit through your chart in all the different houses all of your life. The planets do not stand still just because we are born and we die. They continue to do their thing. The problems will change. They will sometimes be more intense. Other times they will be more easy to handle. Other times they will be more difficult. But problems will continue to exist at the same time as good luck and love will continue to exist, because Venus will also transit, Jupiter will also transit. You will get your solar return each year. So blessings happen on the regular, alongside with shock, trauma, harsh lessons, difficulties, blocks. They all are intermingled. It's no point seeing just one and ignoring the other one, because you're signing up for a world of misery. Okay, so just being fair and square and blunt with you so that we can pierce a little bit through this Neptunian haze. Neptune has a big role at the moment in your life, and it's causing you to experience these highs and lows, which can be quite extreme. But keep in mind, you exist calmly in the middle. Okay, choose the middle ground. Not too much, not too little, just perfect, just right. Now, the High Priestess of Light has the following message: abundance, fortune, wealth, prosperity. Yeah. So we see here the goddess Lakshmi. She dances for you to liberate you. You can have what you want. You can have what you want, but the question is, can you dare dream about it? At least begin by dreaming about it. And then once you start dreaming, you start believing. And then once you start believing, you turn these beliefs into I affirmations. I am able of that. I am able of attracting wealth. I live in luxurious wealth. I am worthy of abundance. I can handle prosperity. I deserve it. I feel it. I am it. The more you speak of yourself in this way, the more life is going to become magical. And you also have to refine what you understand through abundance. I keep saying this, but abundance is not necessarily having millions in the bank. It is also about having friends, having people that support you, people that when you get into an accident, God forbid, they are at the hospital helping you out. Yeah, that's prosperity. That's love. That's care. Yeah. So having a good relations with family and friends, so on and so forth. We see here 25, the gates. So usually to me, the gate represents you needing to step towards the next level of your life, reaching a level of mastery. It's kind of like at the end of a game when you finish a level and you move on to the next one. Gates are also surrounded by what Rudolf Steiner called the guardian of the threshold. So sometimes you cannot pass through an energetic portal if you do not live up to the expectations of the guardian of the threshold. This guardian could be manifested in your life as a person that appears to frustrate you through a romantic pattern or through some sort of familial thing that keeps happening over and over again until you notice it and you rebel against it, until you say, enough, this is it. The gate is also Saturn. So Saturn is about harsh tests of maturity. Saturn deprives you of things. It slows you down. It frustrates you. It gives you this phenomenal ambition, but then it takes away all your resources and says, I want you to succeed just with rocks. Show me what you can do. It's unfair. It's cruel many times. Capricorns can attest to that. But at the same time, it tests your creativity. It really sparks up your ingenuity. How can I get where I want to, even if I have little resources? Let's think creatively. Let's imagine. And the more you do that, the more you appease the guardian of the threshold, the more it will light your path towards the next level. In Romanian, we have this expression, fă rai din ce ai. It's like, make your own little paradise from the little that you have. Yeah? So love what you have. Love who you are at this point in time. Don't think of the future, don't think of the past. At this point in time, you are in complete self-love, you are in complete acceptance, you are in complete surrender. God bless, so may it be. And now, let it all flow. Speaking of flow, here's the advice from Archangel Michael. This is the prayer that you need to say to activate the "you're on the right path" vibration. So good news, right? Archangel Michael sees that you've been struggling and it wants to tell you you're on the right path, babe. Okay, stop struggling so much. Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with courage and confidence to make healthy life changes. And life changes you will need to make in the coming period. Don't procrastinate, don't be lazy, okay? Because there is an opportunity for you to pass through this gate and reach the abundance that is owed to you. But you kind of have to walk through this desert first of all in order to reach the gate. And while you walk through the desert, make sure to hydrate, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so you have to be your own best friend, your mother, your father. You have to be your own intelligent publicist, your best PR agent. In this period, you have to be your own medic as well, perhaps for some of you. And the more you do that, the more you show the universe, I love myself so much, I care about myself, I care about everyone around me. And that's how you will unlock the gates of prosperity. Now, the challenger in this period, I'm going to give you the challenger and then I will show you your guardian angel, is the Three of Wands, voile, lack of patience, intensity, anger. Intensity in the sense of taking one emotion and exaggerating it and stewing in it, you know. Emotions are relatively short impressions that happen in our physiological systems for a matter of seconds. But then we tend to think about them and we prolong them. We feel anger in the moment because somebody, I don't know, crossed our body or pushed us or something, and then we spend 5 hours talking to our friends about what an idiot that person was, amplifying the anger, right? Riling ourselves up even more when we could have just brushed it off and moved forward. So procures the love of a woman, tells of things past, present, and future, builds love between friends and enemies. So voile is not necessarily such a bad guy, I would say. But be mindful of the company you keep. I feel that there could be a woman who really wants you in your circle of friends, irrespective of whether you are a person of the same sex as this person, or whether you are not at all bi or interested in the members of the same sex or in women in general. This person really wants you, and they may say and do things, she may say and do things that get you to be together with her, trying to kind of manipulate you to be with her. But eventually I feel like the situation would resolve itself with just some clear communication. King of Wands, Daniel. So this is your guardian angel at the moment. And this is the energy of eloquence. Give answers to those in doubt. Exactly. So perfectly. The King of Wands energy is much stronger than the Three of Wands, and we see here how Daniel is helping you put into words in order to clarify certain misunderstandings that are leading to anger and conflict in your circle of friends. So if there is a friend who wants more from you and you're like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not into that, you can find the words to say to explain the situation in such a way that the person doesn't feel hurt or rejected by your rejection, basically, by your refusal, better said. So, God the merciful judge, compassionate judgment. This is the energy that you have at the moment. And I feel that this is the kind of energy that can help you overcome the conflict with this man as well. In some cases, if you're a man watching this, this is your energy at the moment, and you need to let down your guard. You need to stop being so defensive because it's hurting other people around you. You've got nothing to fear because Daniel here is helping you be a compassionate judge. this is the message that I had for you. I don't want to make it too long. Thank you so much for listening. Remember to like this video if you have enjoyed it. Comment down below and let me know what is your story. Where do you find yourself at the moment? And I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Ciao. Hey group 3, welcome to Spiritual Guidance for Your Soul. This is another Tarot and Oracle pick-a-card reading in which I'm going to provide you with insights to see how you can empower yourself at the moment, especially if you're going through a difficult time. So this is for those of you who are drawn to this deep, rich green color and number 4. Okay, so I have your Oracle cards over here. And first of all, I'm going to begin by pulling some cards from the Maia Tarot. Let's see, let's give it a quick shuffle to understand what's going on with your energy. Yeah, you're quite silent in this period. You've been quite, I wouldn't say completely mute, but like in your own little world. I see you putting your headphones on your ears and just completely escaping reality, trying not to be there, not to be present. We see here the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like for most of you this will be a father figure, some issues with money from a father figure. For others of you, this is another man that you owe money to, or that owes money to you. I'm getting a variety of different energy strands. Some of you have some issues with the landlord that wants money from you, more money potentially than what you've been given so far. Others of you, this is a boss who is withholding some money from you up until a certain point. Maybe you just began a new job and you're really curious to finally get your first income. Or in other cases, it could be that you have been promised some sort of bonus or some additional money and you're waiting for that to come through. I am here to let you know that this person is trustworthy. They are not tricking you. This is a reliable person. If they said that they are going to give you a sum of money, then I feel that they will do that. And if they want a specific sum of money from you, it's not because they want to take advantage of you, but it's because they have good reasons to ask you for that money. It is related to some sort of tax understanding, or more money is necessary for the value to be the correct one. So you're dealing here with somebody who is quite slow, cautious, pragmatic, almost to a fault. This person cannot be easily swayed with feelings or conversations. Give them something that they can hold in their hand, you know. And I feel very clearly that this person is willing to organize some sort of a payment plan or some sort of an installment payment. If you're struggling to pay this person up, they are willing to negotiate a plan with you. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask for that option. You're dealing here potentially with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, somebody older than you. In some cases, this could be a romantic attraction. This person has appeared in your life, and this person seems to hold the key to all of your to the disappearance of all of your financial problems. Or at least this is what you think of them this far. Oh, we have here the Ace of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. Wow, there are so many different energy. I feel like a lot of different people are going to click on group 3 because I'm getting a lot of messages. So in other cases, this is you. You are very strongly, yeah, there's some energy readjustment that is necessary here. So you are actually coming into your own at the moment. You are starting to earn money from a business endeavor or something that you have spearheaded. Something that you began doing is finally paying some dividends right now. You're heavily into your masculine energy. You could be a woman that is behaving quite pragmatic and quite materially minded in this period, or you could be a man that is coming into this power, this financial power at the moment that you haven't had in the past. So it's a completely new energy. It's good. You have climbed the top, and now you're part of a group of people that is quite exclusivist. and you're understanding, what can I do with all this wealth? In other cases, this is indeed a romantic connection from the past. In some cases, this could be from a past life with the Six of Cups here. Somebody from your neighborhood, somebody that you knew while you were growing up. This person has come into their full bloom. This person has finally achieved the financial and material goals that they set out a long time ago to do. And now they are ready to have a conversation with you. They're ready to propose to you or come towards you or restart the conversation with you. It's very typical of earth signs. You know, earth signs are very cautious about getting married. First of all, they need to know, well, I need to have a car, I need to have a house, I need to repay my mortgage or something of that nature before I can get married and have children. So they need this material stability first before they can actually feel safe enough to say, yeah, sure, let's do it. Let's take care of the more emotional, messy part of life right now. Of course, there are exceptions to the rule, but most earth signs, they don't tend to fly off on flights of fancy and just go like, yeah, sure, let's be financially irresponsible and have lots of babies when children are so expensive nowadays, right? So you're dealing here with somebody very cautious, very patient, hardworking, but a little bit too pragmatic. Like, you know, this person could benefit from time to time from being a bit more compassionate, you know, from being a bit more idealistic, because they're quite pessimistic. And this person wants to talk to you. This person wants to have a complete, like a discussion that could change your mind in some way. And this is about feelings. Yeah, I feel like a lot of your issues at the moment were related to this person's indecision, doubt. This person slowed things down a lot between the two of you, and now they want to come forward with an emotional offer. Okay, so a lot of the issues here are related to, yeah, to this person kind of like putting you on hold. In some cases, this can be something very pragmatic. You found a place you want to buy, and the seller could be a man, an older man who has not communicated with you at all, and you've been wondering what's going on. Will I be able to buy this home? And finally, this person is coming back to give you some good news related to the purchase of this home, right? Maybe they needed some time to redecorate the place or refurbish it, repair some things around the house, right? We're just coming out of the Mercury retrograde, so this person could have reanalyzed the situation. I feel that whatever this financially intentioned person will say to you, it will be okay. So let me give you I've tried to move my legs so that I don't kick my heater, and when I tried to move my legs, I could experience a pang in my body. So like we call this kırçel, like a knot in the muscles, right? There may be a tense conversation that is coming up, so you will have to be very you'll have to take a stand. You will have to not back down. Be brave, look this person in the eye and tell them exactly what you want. Repeat it. Be assertive. Repeat it on the same kind of level tone. Your offer is this, you know. If you have to negotiate, you need to have a lot of sang-froid, like a cool attitude, right? This person may come at you with a specific number. You try to get it lower, right? Lower, lower, lower. And until you reach a placement that is satisfactory for you. Do not be intimidated by the fact that this person may push you into a negotiation, yeah? You know your worth, you know your price. Make your life easier, not harder. Yeah. Okay. So some readjustments will be necessary in this relationship with this King of Pentacles. Your oracle cards. So we have here Salkum. I'm trying to translate. I think it's the willow. Is this Salkum is willow, I guess. It's a very fragrant flower. No, it's not a willow. It's a very fragrant white flower that you can make a really refreshing summer drink. At least in Romania, we make a refreshing summer drink from the flowers. It says here, protecție, support. So this is about protection. You're finally getting somebody to back you up. This person could back you up financially, yeah? They may do it by wanting to be together with you, so finally you will have somebody else to help you with paying the bills or to contribute. In some cases, this could be a person that just wants to give you more money. It could be a boss that gives you a raise or a bonus or promotes you, changes the department where you work with. In other cases, it could be a landlord that gives you a discount or wants a sum of money from you so that in the next 2 or 3 months you will pay them small increments. There's just some sort of good luck, support, protection coming from this King of Pentacles towards you. I also see that Archangel Michael wants you to know that it's time for you to be gentle with yourself. You've been doing such good work, and I feel that once you finish negotiating with this person, you can rest assured that things are more stable in your life, at least from a financial perspective. Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. Yeah? So you deserve to live in peace. You do not need to argue or defend yourself. You do not need to fight for your right to be here in this world. You may have felt pushed into these kind of situations in the past, but I'm here to let you know that this fire, right? This, I'm sorry about the noise from the radiator. This fire that was overwhelming your life can now simmer down a little bit, right? There has been an excess of action, an excess of passion, an excess of desire, ambition. It's like, I want this, I want to do this, I want to do it now, I need to achieve it, you know? Well, this can actually quiet down a little bit because, you know, if the fire is too intense, you can burn yourself and then you won't be able to do anything because everything is destroyed. So I feel that the divine is saying, be gentle with yourself. You do not need to destroy yourself on the path towards achieving your heart's desire. You have the protection and the support. Money is coming in through this King of Pentacles, and there will be a new beginning. I wanted to pick it up. There will be a new beginning in the way in which you speak to this person. What's going on with you? Group 3, I'm picking up a lot of restlessness. Jesus Christ, because I feel like moving a lot. There are a lot of these noises that are being created by the heater. I feel like you may be stopping and starting this video because you're doing 2 things at the same time. Be careful, because I'm filming this under a sky with the Jupiter in Gemini, and Jupiter in Gemini is not exalted energy, unfortunately. It is in detriment, and it is a lot about being mentally scattered. Bring yourself back together, okay? Focus in the moment. The fire that represents your energy at the moment is something that burns upwards, right? And it can spread, obviously, it can have breath, but the fire is very focused and it always goes upwards. So there is a need for you to concentrate yourself, to focus, be very focused, honed in on what you need, on what you desire. And I feel that you will be able to achieve it. We also see touching earth. You may have spent too much time in the digital environment. I feel it's time for you to go outside and touch some grass, as Gen Z likes to call it. We see here planting something new. That's because you need to assess the land and see what will be your next goal, your next adventure, your next endeavor. Give yourself a new goal to achieve. Okay? You are very close to achieving the specific goal that you have wanted for a very long time to complete, and you may be feeling a little bit afraid that once this goal is achieved, what am I going to do with my life? Well, give yourself another goal, okay? Set yourself on the path of a new adventure. Now, I'm going to give you the Challenger and the Guardian Angel. The Challenger is kind of like a negative demonic energy, may be represented by a person. In your case, I feel that this is indeed a person. We see here the Knight of Wands. Somebody of the same age as you, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could also be the representative of this fire, okay? So in some cases, it may be that you are working really hard to be in a relationship with a person that feels like a soulmate, this King of Pentacles, but you're very tempted at the moment by this Knight of Wands. You're tempted to maybe be loose with your body, your feelings with this other person, if you know what I mean. So be careful, because if you step out of your integrity and you cheat on a long-term partner, chances of destroying this relationship are very high. Yeah, the fire burns, scorches, destroys. At the same time, I feel that it could be that as you are trying to detach financially from the help and support of maybe a father figure, a boss, a person that you're not romantically involved with, there is another individual that has appeared in your life, but this person could be financially unreliable. They may be hot, they may be adventurous, but they are kind of relying on you to earn a living, or they're relying on the support that you're getting from this King of Pentacles so that both of you can live cushy lifestyles. Be careful. This is a challenger. This demon, Batin, the Knight of Wands, teaches the values of herbs and stones, transports anyone suddenly from one place to the other. So this is a person that suddenly appeared in your life, may rush you into a relationship. Always be careful with people rushing you. Whenever a person tries to rush you, whenever they raise their voice at you, they are lying to you and they are trying to coerce you to do something that they know is wrong, but that's why they're trying to push you to do it quicker so that you don't have time to think about how wrong the situation is. Never put up with anybody who tries to rush you. People who scream at you or raise their voice when you are trying to figure out whether they are lying to you or not are most definitely lying to you, because a person, if they would be honest, you would see that they have a very relaxed response in their body. But people that usually raise their voice or say, "How dare you think that of me?" or "I would never do that to you," the more exaggerated the response, the more tension in their body, the higher the likelihood that they're lying to you. Okay, so do not be put off by these intimidating drama tactics. Trust me, I grew up with parents who lied to me my whole life. I know a lot about lies and lying. I am Neptunian myself. I was also on the dishing end of these lies. So believe me, I have experience with lying, and I can let you know that there is something here about a person's reaction to something that you're trying to find out about them. You may gently ask them, "Are you doing this?" or "Is this really true?" And if you see that their reaction is very intense and dramatic, do not be intimidated by that. It is most likely that that person is doing exactly that thing, but trying to cover it up in the smoke and haze of loud noises and, fists being thrown on the table and other distractions. A person that doesn't lie to you has a relaxed energy. They most likely look surprised if they have lied to you and they didn't realize it, or if indeed they did something that they weren't aware of. You will see surprise and shock on their faces. It's very hard to feign that. So be careful. Be careful with this individual. This person can be quite selfish. The Knight of Wands goes in and gets what they want, and then they move forward. Your guardian angel, on the other hand, is the Ace of Pentacles, the adored god, and we see here Kahetel. So divine blessings, drives away evil spirits, rules agricultural production. I'm kind of getting the vibration that the divine is saying, look, take some time off, go on a farm, plant some things, work the land, put your hands in some pots. Be surrounded by herbs, vegetables, flowering trees, fruit trees. You really need this kind of experience at the moment. You've been too much in your mind, too much on the digital online environment, too focused on individuals that look good but may actually be quite manipulative and dangerous for you. I feel like you would be much better off quieting down a little bit, waiting on having a conversation with this King of Pentacles. More money is definitely coming your way. Make sure that you understand just how protected you are. But yeah, there's a lot of energy of you need to be grounded at the moment. You need to ground yourself in a way that helps you understand the differences between illusion and reality. Okay, this is the message that I have for you. I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for listening. Remember to like this video if you have enjoyed it. Comment below and let me know, where do you find yourself at this point in time. Thank you so much for listening. I cannot wait to see my next one. Hey group 4, welcome to your tarot and oracle pick a card reading. This is going to be spiritual guidance for your soul, what you need to hear at this point in time to help you cope with whatever difficulties you're going through. So in this reading, I'm going to give you a guardian angel. I'm going to see what demonic challenger exists in your life. I'll give you advice from the priestess of light and Archangel Michael. So we got a lot to get into, but I need to say that this is the reading for those of you that were drawn to this orange pot or to the number 23. Okay, have you seen that movie 23 with Jim Carrey? Please go and watch it and let me know what you think. I actually really enjoyed it, but a lot of people think it's a very stupid movie. It could be better, but I really liked seeing him in a more darker role. Let's see. Jim Carrey is a Capricorn, maybe you are a Capricorn as well, and I have some cat hair on my upper lip. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to pull some cards right now from the Maia tarot to try to unpack what is the issue here. What are you dealing with? Okay, you got the following cards. So we can see here the 3 of Cups. I hope that you can see me straight because my camera fell in between recording your group and group 4. Okay, so 3 of Cups. I see here celebrations, going out, being with friends. Maybe you had a very active social life this summer. So what's the problem? There's the problem. Arguments, conflicts, issues that have not been resolved in the best kind of way. Egos, butting heads, strong personalities. So after enjoying each other's company, after feeling like you are best friends, it seems that competition, ego, aggression interfered with your capacity to really enjoy each other. We have here the Page of Pentacles, so you may be dealing with a younger earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, or this could be you. And we have here the 3 of Swords. Wow, somebody got involved with somebody that they shouldn't have, and it led to a feeling of betrayal, lack of trust. You may have been part of a group of friends that you felt very good inside of it. Yeah, these were your homies, these were your besties, these were the people that you would always call upon to help you out. Unfortunately, I see that there were arguments, there were conflicts, there were these kind of like one of you was competing with the other one. There may have been a friend here which wasn't really a friend, more like a frenemy, and you actually found out that this person, what their real colors were, after they may have stolen a romantic interest. Or you were together with a friend and you felt very close to this person, and then another friend came in and completely destroyed the dynamics. All in all, I see here heartbreak. The 3 of Swords is the card of heartbreak. It is the card of the third party. People using words against each other to harm one another, to put a definitive end in relationships that were blossoming. So we went from the 3 of Cups to the 3 of Swords in just the span of 2 cards. Now this is heartbreaking. I can understand why you're here. It's almost like you're thinking, what's the point of having friends anymore? What's the point of trusting people? Exactly. I hit my foot on the radiator. It's kind of like you wanted to put an end, distance yourself from all the drama, pushed everybody back, and you're like, no, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to play this game. Let's see what your oracle cards have to say. I feel like with a bit more patience, the situation would have been resolved. But let's see what the oracle cards have to say. So we have here the cherry tree. Okay, so linden. I think that in group 3, Salcum is translated through linden. It just came to me right now. Sorry guys, I'm still filming this under Mercury retrograde. So this is a Romanian tree oracle, and it says here cireș. So this can be translated as cherry blossom. And we see here, give up your worries, calm down. You are actually quite blessed. Yeah, so I'm getting that most of the problems that you are experiencing at the moment in a group of people that you are very close to, these problems were created by the fact that you overreacted to something. The reaction was blown out of proportion, and it was related to some sort of past conflict that you were afraid would lead to, again, a situation in which you lost. Wow, and exactly in that moment, like my throat got completely dry. Like I couldn't speak anymore. In the past, you went through some sort of argument with a very close friend of yours, which brought you back to the drawing board, which made you feel so depleted of energy, so drained. It humbled you as well. And now there's a situation that is breaking your heart because you feel like you couldn't express yourself clearly. But it may have been also an overreaction to a conflict from the past. So the good news is that the situation can still be resolved. You do need to get into this mindset of, I am blessed, it's all okay, it's all gonna work out somehow, rather than to keep feeling pain and sadness and to keep kind of like punishing yourself for what has happened. Archangel Michael's advice in this situation is prayer will help with this situation. And this is the following prayer you can say to activate the energy of forgiveness in your life. Dear God and Archangel Michael and anyone else to whom I pray, I ask for your divine intervention in this situation with my friend, with my family member, with somebody I used to love and feel really close to. I welcome your help and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me and to this situation quickly. Thank you. Amen. God bless, so may it be. I hope for the swift resolution of any misunderstandings in your personal connections, because it's so heartbreaking to see that you guys went from the Three of Cups to the Three of Swords, and in such a quick span of time, because the Five of Wands shows something recent, clubs being thrown at each other. This may have been an incident that had to do with some racial injustice as well. Okay, you or your friend may have been at the receiving end of some sort of racial injustice, some sort of conflict that appeared because of that. Yeah, we have here Stardust. Okay, so there is hope. Things will be able to be mended. You will be able to rebuild this burned bridge. I feel that in the stillness and quiet of night, you will be able to reconnect from a soul level with this person. I also see here healing earth. Yeah. So we see here number 46, the power to give and receive healing. Spend time listening to this person. First of all, you have to be brave enough to initiate a painful conversation with this person, and then to truly have the maturity and guts to just listen to this person without judging them. They may say some things you don't want to hear, some things that are going to be hard to swallow and process. But I have the feeling that if you stick to it, you will feel how all of a sudden the knot in your chest and the sore throat will all relax into warmth and affection and understanding. And you may even cry, but allow tears to come out, let them flow. They are healing. By you showing yourself patience and kindness, you are able to show this other person that has hurt you patience and kindness. Some time may pass before you are willing to come back together and forgive this person. I feel like February, Aquarius season, may be the moment of you guys coming together. That will be a moment when the Sun will conjunct Pluto, the planet of transformation and healing. So on a deep soul level, you may be able to forgive one another and move past this incident in February or during Aquarius season. Now, the challenger in this situation, I see here a Page of Pentacles. So again, a younger earth sign. It is double confirmed by the tarot. So we see here, teaches astronomy and liberal science, knows the virtues of precious stones and herbs, gives very good familiars. I feel like at the moment, if you're struggling to feel like you have friends, because you seem to have argued with the only friend that you were very close to, or with the family member that you saw as a friend. In some cases this may be a lover, but I see here some detached energies. I don't really see true love necessarily. I see friendship, I see feeling good, relaxing with other people. But whichever the case may have been, I feel like this person at the moment needs some time away from you, some distance. If this was your best friend, it's natural that you end up arguing with your best friend, especially if you've been really close to them for a very long period of time. It's a psychological phenomenon. It happens apparently once every 3 years and then once every 7 years. Between people that are very close, it happens even between siblings as well. You need this distance. You need time spent apart for you to do something different with other people and then to come back together. But inevitably you do come back together, especially if the bond was strong and real. So in the meantime, you are asked to focus your love and attention on pets or other types of energies that you feel are supporting you from the world beyond the veil, familiars. So Marax is your challenger, and it looks to me like some sort of like bison. So this is about stubbornness. This is about unrelenting, not wanting to give up, not wanting to change your stance, being completely closed off to the opportunity of forgiving one another. Your guardian angel is Ahaya. We have here the Five of Pentacles, the forbearing God. Patience. Reveals secrets of nature, spreads knowledge and industry. More information will come to you from other people about what exactly happened to this person. Why did they behave in this way? Why did they feel like they betrayed you? Why do you feel like you were betrayed? Again, patience. In time, the situation will resolve itself. It may not happen right now. With so much earth energy, I do feel that this is going to take its sweet time. As I said, I feel very strongly that Aquarius season is going to bring a transformation, a deep healing. You may finally hug each other, cry it out, scream it out, shout it out, and you'll be able to get back to being close. But in the meantime, prayer, focusing on other small creatures that may need your help, other familiars, taking care of your pets, if you have any, or the pets of other people. Focusing on your pet projects as well, because this situation with this person needs time. It needs time so that the stubbornness between the two of you can be melted, can be somehow overcome. So Ahaya is your guardian angel, trying to defeat the negative energies of Marax, who is bringing up the stubbornness in between you and your friend, like it's a wall, an impenetrable wall at the moment. The stillness is so hard to cut, you know. It's okay, you guys are healing at the moment. It's really important to give yourself this time because you're healing your hearts. And as I said, it's natural from time to time for friends, close friends, to engage in conflicts, especially when the personalities are very strong. Okay. I hope this message helped. Group 4, thank you so much for listening. I'm gonna end the reading here. If you enjoyed this message, remember to like it. Also, comment down below and let me know, is this about a friend, family member, a sibling maybe? I don't see here a lover, but in some cases it may be for a very specific select group of you. If you want a more personalized reading, feel free to get in touch with me. I do offer those. Second link in the description box takes you to my website. But if this is where I leave you, then thank you so much. I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Take care. Mwah.